Hey, how's it hanging, beautiful people? I'm actually probably more excited about this story than probably most Filipinos are. But finally, the Philippines brings home a gold medal, guys, man. Miss Hidilyn Diaz. I heard about her in the 2016 Rio Olympics because she did win silver during that time. And I was like, she's something to fuck with because you gotta realize that on the big stage, man, it's very rare that you hear about things like this. I remember there was this young lady, I don't remember specifically the story, but there was this young skateboarder girl, and I'm not sure if it was in the Olympics or what particular competition that was going on at the time, but I think she did win a medal as well. I forget her name off the top of my head. My apologies. If you remember, she was a young skateboarder girl from the Philippines, and I think she did get a medal as well in a skateboarding competition. But Hidilyn Diaz won the weightlifting gold medal. I think she did the snatch, man, and she killed it. All right. Now, this is what's interesting to me about the entire story. She fine as hell. And when I say fine as hell, I mean fine as hell for somebody who lifts weights like that. You know, most of the time, the girls who lift weights, they're kind of pretty, but most of the time, they're real swollen. They're really intimidating. I ain't gonna lie. But she's 30 years of age. She looks the part. She's very attractive in my personal opinion. Not just attractive for a Filipina, not just attractive for a lady or anything like that. She's pretty attractive. I'm looking at a picture of her right now. And she's happy that she won, and I'm happy that she won too, man. But this is the Philippines' first ever gold medal. I believe she deserves a parade. I believe she needs more endorsements than Manny Pacquiao has now. I'm telling you, because Manny Pacquiao endorses everything. Like, he has one of my favorite commercials, some sardines commercials where he's dancing around and shit. Probably one of my favorite commercials of all times of Manny Pacquiao, but she needs more endorsements than Manny Pacquiao has. I mean, I think she deserves her spot, rightfully so, in the spotlight in the Philippines, and I pray that she gets it. Y'all, whoever is sponsoring people, y'all need to make sure she got an absolute water endorsement. I don't know, a Gatorade endorsement. She got to have it all, gentlemen, because she deserves it. We're talking about the first ever gold medal in the 100-year history of the Olympics. Probably more than that. But in the 100-year history of the Olympics, this is the Philippines' first gold medal. Ironically, it comes from a young lady. How about that? Who would have thunk it? But I'm happy that she got it, man. I truly am. And I do believe that she needs to get all of the endorsements that she possibly can. She needs to max out her money because, for some reason, like, you don't make a lot of money during the Olympics. I just recognize that. Like, you don't really make money during the Olympics. Like, the basketball teams and stuff like that, they get paid, right? But when you win a gold medal, you pretty much make your money through your endorsements. I guess this is just the business side of me coming out. And I pray that she gets all the endorsements that she deserves. I mean, fuck, she needs an Ever Balena endorsement. If I was still the head of Ever Balena, or I still had my store, I would say give this girl an Ever Balena endorsement. She might have endorsements now, I'm not sure, but she damn sure deserves them now, man. Honey, first ever Filipina, not even Filipina, but Filipino in general, to win a gold medal? Come on, baby. That's prime time right there, man. That is prime time. And like I said, man, it's a story that's gonna definitely captivate the country. I'm sure it already has. Again, not necessarily there to see the reactions of everybody that's in country right now, but I know wholeheartedly they got to be able to, take this one and run with it as far as they possibly can. I understand that the Philippines is not known for weightlifting. You understand? Nor is it known for women weightlifters. That's an interesting thing. Philippines, volleyball, basketball, and all those other sports, right? So women's weightlifting is something that, Filipinos don't even think about. I wonder if, probably not, but I do wonder if that's going to start a lot more Filipino women getting into weightlifting now. Huh? Chick that can lift more weights than we can. Wow, that's kind of embarrassing. I would never want to be in the gym next to that young lady. But I have seen this before. There was this girl in a competition. You can ask my young lady about this because my girl used to do CrossFit. That's what her channel was based around a long time ago. But we went to this competition in Davao, a local competition. And there was this girl, she was fucking 16, probably this fucking big around. I mean, she was small as hell, but she was fucking hang clinging and whatever the fuck people do with weight. I don't even remember what it was. I think it wasn't even a snatch, was it? Where you pick the bar up off the ground and you throw it over your head and you stand up. Look, that shows you how much I know about weightlifting. But she was doing that shit, and I mean, baby girl had to have been maybe 100 pounds at best, and she's seen it with her own eyes too. So I'm not just saying this shit talking out the side of my neck, but you know, it's amazing what these young ladies can do to surprise us. But back to the topic at hand. I wonder if this is going to get a lot more young ladies into Philippine weightlifting or women's weightlifting. I wonder if that's going to start being a thing now. That seemed to be a trend when people win competitions or they're able to make it to the big stage in certain competitions. Sometimes they do seem to have a interest in that sport, whether it's a limited period of time or an extended period of time. I think there was a kid one time, I think his last name was Martinez, and he was a figure skater, and he made it to the world stage in figure skating. And they were kind of pushing that narrative for a minute, and I want to say his name was Michael Martinez. I don't know, that's probably wrong, but you know, I want to know if Philippines weightlifting is going to become the next big, Philippines weightlifting for women is going to become the next big thing in the country. Do I believe it will? Not necessarily, but I will be glad to see this woman get everything she deserves. She needs all the endorsements now. And that's pretty much what happens in the Philippines. When y'all win on the big stage, trust me, she needs all those endorsements. Philippines, I'm talking to y'all. She needs all those endorsements. She deserves all of those endorsements, all right? So, spend my time, ladies and gentlemen, happy as hell that, you know, Philippines got one to call their own, you know. And we're going to move on to the next one, guys. Man, y'all take care. Y'all stay blessed, man. Doc is out. Peace.